Assam Ratna Award every year to icons, decision taken in today's cabinet meet. Assam Class 10 and 12 examination likely to be held before August 15, says Assam Education Minister Dr. Ronoj Pegu. Series of procedural reforms undertaken by government have transformed the defence industry, says Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. Northeastern states welcome Prime Minister Modi's announcements. India beat Bangladesh in AFC Asian Cup qualifier. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DDK Guwahati. This is Anupa. Now the stories in details. Assam government on Tuesday decided to confer various awards, including Assam Ratna, on a yearly basis to recognize the icons who have made significant contributions to the society and various other fields. The decision was taken in the cabinet meeting held today at Janata Bhavan. The meeting was chaired by Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma. Assam Education Minister Dr. Ronoj Pegu, while briefing media, said Assam government will introduce new awards, Ahom Bibhushon and Ahom Shri. Stating about other awards, Pegu also mentioned that literary pensions will be conferred on 7 December every year, commemorating the birth anniversary of recently demised writer Homen Borgohain. While briefing the media on other cabinet decisions, Water Resource Minister Piyush Hajorika informed that all government officers under state government must hang the photos of Indian President and Prime Minister along with first Chief Minister of Assam Gopinath Bordoloi.
আমি সকলোৱে জানো আমি চৰকাৰখনে ৰাজ্যখনৰ শিক্ষা সংস্কৃতি সাহিত্য public service.
Assam Education Minister Dr. Ronoj Pegu on Tuesday said that the number of COVID cases is on the decline in the state. He is hopeful on holding the Assam Class 10 and 12 examination by 15th of August this year. He made the statement after consultation with representatives of students' bodies, different socio-cultural organizations and other stakeholders to decide on holding of Assam Class 10 and 12 examination. Due to the current COVID pandemic situation, both the exams have been postponed.
এটা যাব কাৰণে কিছু প্ৰক্ৰিয়া বা কিছু পদক্ষেপ আজিৰ মিটিঙৰ পিছত
মানে হে নিৰ্দিষ্ট মই কোনো কথা ক'ব নোৱাৰো মুখ্য উচ্চ পৰ্যায়ত এই সিদ্ধান্ত গ্ৰহণ হ'ব কিন্তু মই এইখিনি সুনিশ্চিত কৰিব পাৰো যে সংকুচিত বিষয় হ'ব গোটেইখিনি বিষয়ত পৰীক্ষা নহয় আৰু সম্পূৰ্ণ নম্বৰৰো হয়তো পৰীক্ষা নহয়.
Niti Aayog member Dr. V.K. Paul today said that all citizens, irrespective of their income status, are entitled to free vaccination. Speaking to reporters, he said the revised vaccination guidelines will come into effect from 21st of this month. AIIMS Director Dr. Randeep Guleria said no data, global or Indian, has had any observations of children being affected more. He said even in the second wave, kids who were infected had mild illness or comorbidities. Dr. Guleria allayed fears that there will be serious infection in children in the future.
Issued today, this morning, and you may have seen the document. The point remains that मई के महीने की व्यवस्था को पूरी तरह से नज़र पे रखा गया, उसके फ्लो में को देखा गया, उसकी डिफ़िकल्टीज़ को समझा गया, उनको सॉल्व करने की कोशिश की गई, लेकिन लगा कि अब हमें बैक टू सेंट्रलाइज्ड प्रोक्योरमेंट होगा और उसके भीतर ही स्टेट्स की फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी.
Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today reiterated Atmanirbhar Bharat is about producing cost-effective products. The minister said India has a vast defence industrial base. Addressing a webinar on India-Sweden Defence Industry Corporation, Singh emphasised that India is third large business partner for Sweden and it shows the robust relationship between both the nations. He said both countries can collaborate in shipbuilding industries. Singh said historically the two countries had a great relationship which reflects not only common values but also commitment to global peace and security. The minister said strong institutional mechanism has been established to promote business linkages between the two countries.
And has provided a strong foundation for India to emerge as a defence manufacturing hub. These initiatives pave way for more Swedish-Indian partnership for Make in India and Make for the World under various categories of the Defence Acquisition Procedure 2020. Such a partnership model.
Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma reviewed the activities of the Agricultural Department in a meeting held at his office in Janata Bhavan and made several directions to rejuvenate the agricultural sector in the state. The Chief Minister instructed the officials to draft a guideline for a mission to be launched in the agricultural sector similar to Sarva Shiksha Mission or National Health Mission with a view to give a renewed stimulus to the agricultural sector. The meeting was attended by Agriculture Minister Utul Bora and senior officials of the department. All states of Northeastern region have welcomed Prime Minister's decision to provide free of cost vaccines and food grains. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma has welcomed Prime Minister's decisions on vaccines. In a tweet, he said the centre's decision to procure 75% of the vaccines produced in the country and provide them to the states free of cost was a welcome move. Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb thanked the Prime Minister for the steps he has taken to resolve the crisis arising from COVID pandemic. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu thanked the Prime Minister for his decision of extending Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana till November this year. Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rio has welcomed the central government's decision to provide free vaccine to all. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh in a tweet said that the decision to extend PMGKAY till Diwali will further benefit the poorest of Indians by providing free ration through public distribution system. National COVID recovery rate improved further to go up to 94.29%. Over 1,82,000 patients recovered during the last 24 hours. Country's active caseload also declined to 13,03,702. Daily positivity rate is at 4.62% and it is less than 10% for 15 consecutive days. Weekly positivity rate currently stands at 5.94%. 2,123 deaths were reported in the last 24 hours. With this, the death toll due to the pandemic has gone to 3,51,309. Meanwhile, under the globe's largest vaccination drive, over 23 crore 61 lakh COVID vaccine doses have been administered so far. In terms of the COVID scenario in the northeast, Arunachal Pradesh has reported a caseload of 3,440 active cases, even as cured cases logged 26,131. The tally for the death is 125. Assam has a count of 48,672 active cases, followed by 3,85,032 released cases. The death accounted for 3,695. Reporting 8,984 active cases, Manipur has topped 45,948 released cases, even as the death tallied at 896. Meghalaya has notched up 5,327 active cases, followed by 33,160 discharged cases, even as the death toll is 669. Mizoram has a caseload of 3,388 active cases, even as cured cases logged 10,553. The death account for 55. Logging 4,703 active cases, Nagaland has a count of 17,786 cured cases. The tally for the death is 429. While Sikkim has logged 4,051 active cases, released cases have topped 12,846. The death toll is 273. Tripura has 6,018 active cases, even as the cured cases accounted for 49,579. The tally for the death is 572. N. Biren Singh government in Manipur continues its effort to improve COVID care medical facilities in the state to contain the COVID-19 pandemic. On Tuesday, the state received another consignment of 50 oxygen concentrators from Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. In a tweet, Singh thanked the donors who had reached out to the state for help in the current difficult situation on Tuesday. Installation of oxygen pipelines at ATC ward GNIMS has been completed. In a tweet, the Chief Minister said the facilities will be inaugurated in a few days. In the AFC Asian Cup 2023 qualifiers, Indian captain Sunil Chhetri struck twice in the closing minutes to hand India a 2-0 win over Bangladesh to revive its team's prospects of advancing from Group E. Chhetri scored in the 79th and 90th minutes to give India their first win in Group E and 3 points. The win gave a boost to India's hope of sealing a place in the third round. India only fighting to qualify for the Asian Cup as they are out of contention for the 2022 World Cup. India now have 6 points from 7 matches and are placed third in the group. They have lost 3 matches and 3 games have ended in draws. Following in chess and rainfall in most parts of Assam, the state's first wave of flood has affected over 30,000 people and submerged vast cropland areas in Bishwanath, Lakhimpur and Dhemaji district in the last 24 hours. As per the assessment of Assam State Disaster Management Authority, flood waters inundated 6 villages, each in Bishwanath, Dhemaji and 18 villages in Lakhimpur district. In the past 24 hours, flood water triggered erosion has affected many areas in Baksa, Borpeta, Bishwanath, Gwalpara, Kamrup and Morigaon district. Flood waters have also damaged one river embankment in Bishwanath district and one in Baska district. The Bombay Stock Exchange has crossed the milestone of 7 crore registered users based on unique client code. In a statement, BBE said that the journey from 6 to 7 crores users took just 139 days, adding that the 82 lakh of these new users are in the age group of 20 to 40 years. Besides, the market capitalization of BSE listed companies recorded a new high, cruising at over 227 lakh crore rupees post touching $3 trillion mark on 25th of May 2021. After touching these twin milestones on Monday, BSE's Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer Ashish Kumar Chauhan said these achievements are a testament to BSE's efforts to bring more investors, especially from the retail side, on the exchange platform. Hawkers under the umbrella of street vendors and hawkers union staged a protest today at Police Bazaar over the state government's decision to extend lockdown. Hawkers forcefully occupied various locations in Police Bazaar and began selling their wares. The hawkers demanded that they be allowed to conduct their business at least in limited manner to make their ends meet. The hawkers agreed to leave the place after local authorities assured the protesters that their concerns would be taken up with higher-ups for an early decision. To end the news, main points once again. Assam to confer Assam Ratna Award every year to icons. Decision taken in today's cabinet meet. Assam Class 10 and 12 examination likely to be held before August 15, says Assam Education Minister Dr. Onoj Pegu. Series of procedural reforms undertaken by government have transformed the defence industry, says Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. Northeastern states welcome Prime Minister Modi's announcements. And India beat Bangladesh in AFC Asian Cup qualifier. Before taking leave, viewers are reminded to maintain physical distancing, regularly sanitize hands and frequently wash hands with soap. Reminder to wear a mask properly and join the Mask Up India campaign by Doordarshan to defeat the pandemic. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.